Hi guys, we're going to do our performance exam on the TM1 today. I need you guys to pay attention to this because this is what you're going to be expected to perform when you come out here and take this exam. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for permission to use the machine. Yes, you may. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. I'm going to open the doors and I'm going to make sure there are no obstructions in the machine, no wrenches, no vice handles. Okay, everything looks good. The guards are in place. There is no tool in the spindle. I would like you to point out that you realize, I want you to tell me there is no tool in the spindle. I want to make sure that you recognize that. Close the doors. This is the emergency switch. Stop. I want you to make sure you point that out, okay? And while this is booting up, I'm going to go through the rest of the instructions here. I want you to tell me what this button does, the power up button. I want you to tell me what all of these buttons do. And I want you to tell me what these buttons do down here. While this is booting up, you can start telling me all of those things. Okay? And once we get through, once this is booted up, we're going to start the process. Okay. So now, I'm going to have to hold the machine. So I'm going to press my homing button. Okay? While that does that, the next thing I need to think about what I'm going to do is I want to actually show that I know how to move this machine manually. So I'm going to go into what's called handle jog and I'm going to set the speed at 10 thousandths. Okay? I'm going to go to my Z axis, just pressing the Z, and I'm going to move the Z with the handle jog. I now am going to move the Y-axis, and then I'm going to move the X-axis. Okay? So now that you've moved those axes, and I want you to tell me which axis is going to move so that I know you know how to move. Okay? Then, once you're done with that, I want you to come over and load in the program to run the spindle warmer. Okay? So I'm going to go into my list programs. I'm going to search for the program that I want. The name of the program is called Daily Warm-Up. I cursor down to that program and I'm going to select it. That program is now loaded into my active window. Once I get that, I'm going to go into my memory button. So I'm now ready to run a program. I look at the program and make sure that that's the program that I want to run. It is. I'm going to press cycle start. That is now running and it is going to just run for about 5 minutes. We don't need to wait 5 minutes. I'm going to reset and then I'm just going to power the machine down. I'm going to hit the emergency stop and I'm going to hit the power off, and that is the end of my performance exam. If you have any questions, please ask. I'll clarify everything, and we'll see you out in the shop.